What up, guys? Zolzane here. I thought I owed my community a reason of why I'm quitting. I'm not mad at anybody. I just want to say this now. I'm not mad at Blizzard. I'm not mad at any of my former guilds. I owe my community the reason as to why I am not playing anymore. So without further ado, these are my 13 reasons. I went from zero to hero in a matter of a year and a half. I've been playing this game since 2005 with my stepdad when I was only 6 years old. And I was super casual all the way up until the end of Shadowlands. I got really serious. Dragonflight, I tried my hand at Mythic raid and got 5 of 8 Mythic. First time I ever stepped into Mythic raid outside of Mob. I did like the first 2 or 3 bosses of Siege back in the day. And then I got my first CE in Season 2 and my third in Immutable. And in Faded, I cleared all raids at Mythic. And then I got my first Hall of Fame, Season 1 of War Within. But, I soon realized the issues with WoW. Being ranked 87th in the world out of hundreds of millions of players, I did not earn near as much money as if I were that rank in any other game. For WoW, the problem is there's no esports. WoW has an insane skill expression at the highest levels. Yet Blizzard refuses to properly invest in esports scene outside of like the occasional MDI or Arena Championship, which is just garbage. Meanwhile, games like League and Valorant, they're handing out millions of dollars. Counter-Strike, and then here we are competing for a fucking mount and some bragging rights and a title that means nothing at the end of the season. Not just that, but only the top 1% of people even care about that shit. Casual players, they just think of you like you can go get fucked. They don't care about you, I don't know. If WoW had an esports scene, or when they do, I would still be playing and I might come back. I'm not saying I'm done. I still like the game. I don't have anything against the game. I just have, problems with being very skilled at something and no recognition for it. It's a monetization issue. Only time you're getting paid in this game is during hype. Unless you're a pro top tier streamer that's a variety streamer, a YouTube algorithm god, the only time WoW is profitable is when a new raid drops. If you're not making content, during pre-patch hype or race roll first, you're basically making V-Bucks. And last time I checked, that does not pay anybody's bills. Blizzard could invest in a more stable monetization for high-end players, but instead, we got the cash up selling like shitty-ass transmogs, and then, beyond that, it's poor team management from guild leadership. Rating at a world-class level requires a strong team, but good luck finding that roster doesn't implode every other tier. I've seen guilds disband over loot, bench drama, and someone's girlfriend fucking the raid lead, so she just automatically got a spot even though she was terrible. And people don't want to play with that shit. Leadership, though, it's non-existent. I've had more structured plans in a Taco Bell drive-thru at 2 a.m. than in some of my former raid groups, Another problem is just time versus reward. It's a scam when it comes to trying to make money. The effort to reward is just garbage. Touch grass instead, kids. The next problem is achievements. You're grinding for this super hard achievement. Only X amount of people out of hundreds of million people, achieve. And, cutting edge Hall of Fame, KSM, none of it matters once the new patch comes out. Nothing. It means nothing. Meanwhile, other games, they immortalize their top players. Look at Faker. Look at Shroud. Look at all these top players and pro players. Simple, JL from Navi. Them guys are forever, solidified. Imagine grinding to be an Olympic gold medalist only for them to say, congrats, but we're resetting the leaderboards and get that achievement again. It's gone. It means nothing. Do it again. Another issue is just the fake friendships that MMOs present to have the amazing community. You know, I've met over 500 people in WoW, and out of all of them people, I only made one real friend. One. Um, the rest gone as soon as I wasn't useful to the raid team, or as soon as I was, moving up to a better team, or if the guild disbanded. It turns out MMO friendships are like raid mechanics. Most people just fake being fucking good at them until they don't have to anymore. You know, I wouldn't necessarily say I'm burned out, but I am. I'm not mad at anyone, like I said before. I just hope the esports scene can hit WoW in the future. If it does, and I will be right back to it. You know, but all in all, my conclusion here is no esports, no money, bad time investment, disappearing achievements, or sponsorships that don't exist, and friendships faker than fake shit. WoW was fun while it lasted. GG's.